Okay, everyone, I'd like to thank you for joining us. Our third game of the afternoon. St. Francis Lady Warriors versus Lower Brule with the score of 5-1 right now. First match. So if you're just now joining us, it's St. Francis Lady Warriors versus the Sioux of Lower Brule on court number 2. Third game of the day. The first game, the Lady Warriors lost to Cheyenne Eagle Butte Lady Braves 2-0. The second game, they defeated Crazy Horse Lady Chieftains 2-0 on court number 3, and they are playing on court number 2. Hey, do that. So, okay. So I have the Lower Brule Sioux and St. Francis. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us this afternoon. Like to everyone, thank everyone for joining us. We are live at the 2018 Lakota Nation Invitational Volleyball Tournament up here in Rapid City, South Dakota, at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center. And on court 2, we have the St. Francis Lady Warriors, 17. Low Brule Lady Sioux, 9. First match. Again, they lost to Cheyenne Butte Lady Braves the first game, two matches to 0, and then they played. That was on court 1, and then court 3, they played Crazy Horse Lady Chieftains, and they beat them 2 games to 0. And this is our 3rd game of the day. It looks like we have a couple more. We're going to have 5 games today. On the court for the Lady Warriors, we have Four Horns, Metcalf, McCloskey, Crazy Bull, Quick Bear, and Anderson for the Lady Warriors. That one fell in, hit the line. Give it to Lower Brule, 18-11 in favor of Lady Warriors. Again, I'd like to thank all the relatives that are able to. I'm trying to get this. They don't have any set schedules for the games. It's just they have a list of all the teams that are in line. And so the first few games were, scheduled at a certain time, but it depended on how long it took for the games to play. And then after that, a court would come open, be available, and then the team that was next on the list would go into that spot. And so that's how the day has been running. And we've been running on both. This is our 2nd time on this side. Hopefully we can stay on this side. So the Lady Warriors are on court number 2. Anderson with the spike. Lady Warriors 19. Lady Sioux of Lower Brule 13. Match 1. Best of 3. Too much fire on that serve. Went out of bounds. Again, my crew up here in Rapid City is myself, John Leroy, your live stream director, Terrence McCloskey, assistant, Elias Neuer, computer technician and cameraman, and Montana Administrate, computer technician and cameraman also. And we bring our yearbook staff along too, and Arlene Ironhawk came with us, so she's up here taking pictures for the yearbook. She's out there somewhere. So the Lady Warriors are on top of the Sioux, 20-14 on court number 2, and they're in the middle. Good spike by Anderson. And you saw that here live on sfwarriorslive.com. They'll get the bump, they'll get the set, and they'll get the spike. And Four Horns comes in for Arkhorn for the Lady Warriors. So you got Metcalf, Quick Bear, Four Horns, Crazy Bull, Anderson for the Lady Warriors on the court. Set spike. Good block by Metcalf. Kind of went into the net also. So we Got a score of 22-14. Quick Bear with the serve. There's your spike. Goes over Four Horns' head. Crazy Bull. Metcalf. Okay, got Metcalf serving. There's your set. Crazy Bull, Four Horns with the set. Back to Crazy Bull. Spike, short, low spike. Then make the net. Got the score of 22-16 in favor of the Lady Warriors. Four Horns. Crazy Bull. Metcalf. Four Horns. A little bit of fire on that spike. Too much on that for Anderson. Quick Bear. Four Horns couldn't get underneath it. Anderson, Four Horns, back to Anderson. Quick Bear. Four Horns gets it over. Quick Bear. Here's your serve. Quick Bear, Four Horns. Crazy Bull, the standing spike. Four Horns with the tip. Quick Bear, Four Horns. Over to McCloskey. Too many something. Got a score of 23-20 in favor of the Lady Warriors. McCloskey dug for that one. Ball interference. 23-20. Favor Lady Warriors first match. Here's the serve. Metcalf, McCloskey. Here's your serve. Quick Bear sends it right back over. Metcalf, Four Horns, out of bounds. 23-22, Lady Warriors, Lady Sioux climbing right back in here. Timeout by the Lady Warriors. Lady Warriors back on the court. Crazy Bull, Metcalf, Quick Bear, Anderson, McCloskey, and Four Horns on the court for the Lady Warriors. They're in leading 23-22. First match against Lower Brule, Lady Sioux. Here comes the serve. Quick Bear, Four Horns, Anderson with the spike. Quick Bear, Four Horns over to McCloskey. Long spike, almost. Tie score. Here's your serve, Quick Bear. Four Horn set. Crazy Bull, spike just off the net. Quick Bear, Four Horns and McCloskey. McCloskey digs it, and Anderson over. Anderson got it, back way in the backcourt. They drew everybody up close to the net. Anderson saw that, she put it in the backcourt. Got the point. 24-23. McCloskey serving. 24-23. Here in the 2018 Lakota Nation Invitational Volleyball Tournament. Here's your serve. Did I get it over? Metcalf, Four Horns, McCloskey. Someone called the whistle. First match goes to Lady Warriors, 25-23. Getting ready for the second match. Again, the Lady Warriors lost to Cheyenne and Butte Lady Braves this morning, 2-0. Then they played Crazy Horse and beat Crazy Horse 2-0. And this is your third game of the day against Lower Brule, and they lead 1-0 right now. Later on this in the afternoon, we got Tosh Bazina, and the final game of the day will be against Todd County for the Lady Warriors. So for the Lady Warriors, we got McCloskey, Four Horns, Anderson, Quick Bear, Metcalf, and Crazy Bull for the Lady Warriors on the floor. On the bench, we have Little Shield, Marshall, Black Bear, Horse Looking, Nuna Horse Looking, and Alcorn. So we're getting ready to start the second match here on court 2 of the Civic Center in the middle court. Again, we get last notice of these games, so we got to we're paying attention to what court comes open and where the Lady Warriors fall on the list. And Lower Brule Sioux serve, Four Horn set, Metcalf with the spike, in the net. Crazy Bull, 4 horns with the set. Over to McCloskey, looked like. McCloskey over. Quick Bear, 4 horns. Just tips it back over. Crazy Bull, 4 horns with the set. She found a spot in the middle, no one there. Couldn't get the serve, Metcalf. Here's the serve. Anderson, 4 horns, back to Anderson. Anderson with the spike. 4 horns. Crazy Bull, Quick Bear, back to Anderson. Anderson over. Spike too long. We got McCloskey serving. 2 serving, 2 McCloskey. Here's your serve. Here's your bump. Set. Over. Metcalf. Metcalf served the wrong person to serve, and she just spiked it right down. Metcalf, Anderson, Crazy Bull with the spike, with authority on that one, couldn't handle it. Gets the ball back for the Lady Warriors. 4 horns, 3 serving 3. Here's your serve. Play is stopped. Here's your serve. Metcalf back over. Quick Bear with the spike. It was like a spike, but a long spike. It dropped in the back of the backcourt. Four horns with the serve. 4 serving 3. Second match. Oh, I think she could have let that one go. It would have been out of bounds. Off McCloskey. McCloskey, Quick Bear. Anderson over. Quick Bear. Crazy Bull over. Quick Bear stops that spike. Oh, couldn't control the tip. Got Anderson serving. 5 serving 4 in favor of Lady Warriors over the Sioux of Lower Brule. Here's your serve. Crazy Bull. Oh, no one couldn't handle that one. 5 serving 5. Couldn't handle that one. McCloskey. Anderson. Crazy Bull with the spike. Over. Metcalf. Quick Bear. Metcalf with the tip, but 6-6. Metcalf couldn't get her hand on the spike. Anderson. Quick Bear with the tip. Alcorn. Quick Bear. Crazy Bull with the spike in between. Found the spot in the middle there. 7-7. Second match. Crazy Bull with the serve. Serving 7. Second match. Here we go. Here's the serve. No one there. Crazy Bull. Quick Bear. When they tip that ball towards the net like that, they don't know if it's going to go over or going to be short, so they kind of hesitate to go after it. Then usually it falls short. Running jump serve right here. Count it. Another jump serve. Anderson. She must have not tipped it right or something. Tipped out of bounds by Quick Bear. Another jump serve. Alcorn, Anderson. Quick Bear over. Into the net. That was a good set. Bump set spike, but spiked it into the net. Quick Bear with the serve. 8 serving 11 in favor of the Lower Brule Sioux. Here's your serve. To the setter. There's your set. Over. Quick Bear. 4 horns. There's your spike. Marshall. 4 horns. Back to Marshall. Into the net. So on the court we got 4 horns. Marshall. Anderson, Crazy Bull, Little Shield, and Quick Bear for the Lady Warriors on the court. Quick Bear 9 serving 11. Favor of the Sioux. Anderson, 4 horns to Little Shield. Barely taps it. Puts it in play. 11-11. Favor of the refs. Here's your serve. Crazy Bull, 4 horns to Marshall. Marshall gets it over, digs for it. Crazy Bull. Little Shield tipped it to no one. Crazy Bull, out of bounds. Four horns. Marshall was blocked. Marshall was going to tip it over, but she... Here's your serve. Crazy Bull. 4 horns. Marshall over. Into the net. Excuse me. Our spike was into the net. Little Shield 12 serving 14 in favor of Lower Brule. Game 3 of today's games. Here's your serve. And here's your over. Nope, it must have did something wrong. Carried it. I think that's a carry sign. Little Shield 13 serving 14. Here's your serve. Bump, set, and spike. Off Marshall, then Little Shield couldn't come up with the. Little Quick Bear, 4 horns. Crazy Bull over. Your serve. Little Shield, 4 horns. Gives it to Crazy Bull. Spike too long. Actually, that was Anderson. Your serve. Little Quick Bear, 4 horns back to Anderson. Anderson tips it over. Crazy Bull, 4 horns. Marshall over. Anderson, 4 horns back to Anderson. Anderson with authority. That's how it's done, and you saw it here on SFWarriorsLive.com. Bump, set, spike. Using that combo with 4 horns setting and giving it to Anderson to spike, or Crazy Bull to spike. 4 horns. Crazy Bull with the standing spike. Quick Bear. Crazy Bull over. Into the net. Marshall serving. Anderson, 4 horns. Little Shield. Quick Bear for Lady Warriors. Crazy Bull. Marshall, 4 horns. Into the net. Too many. Here's your serve. Crazy Bull. Marshall. Anderson's got to get it over. Little Shield. Anderson's got to get over. 4 horns. Crazy Bull. Spiked into the net. Again, I'd like to thank all the relatives of watching on SFWarriorsLive.com. Trying to get these games posted on Facebook, RST Facebook page in time, so that way you can click on it and then view it. With the schedule, we gotta run back and forth sometimes. 4 horns with the serve. There's your set. Four horns, 17 serving 18. Favor of the Lady Sioux of Lower Brule. Here's your serve. Bump, set, spike into the net. And you are watching the 2018 Lakota Nation Invitational here on SFWarriorsLive.com. Lady Warriors versus Lower Brule Sioux on court number 2. Spiked into the net again. Live stream crew, John Leroy, Terrence McCloskey. Lower Brule Sioux call a timeout. Elias Denoyer, computer technician, cameraman. Montana Aptestrait, computer technician, cameraman. Arlene Ironhawk, yearbook, photographer. That's after the timeout. We got Four Horns serving. Four Horns serving 19, serving 18. Favor the Lady Warriors. Here's your serve. Little Shield. Quick bear. Crazy Bull with the spike. Too far. Little too much on that one. But that's how they do it. We got Alcorn coming in for Horns in it. Crazy Bull got the back corner. She saw that no one was in the back corner, so that's where she put it. Anderson, 20 serving 19. Anderson, Alcorn, Marshall. Quick Bear, Little Shield. Crazy Bull. On their floor for the Lady Warriors. There was a spike. They returned it, but it went up in the air and no one went after it. Anderson with the serve. Alcorn. Quick Bear. Crazy Bull with the spike. It's returned. Gotta get it over. Little Shield. Quick Bear up. Crazy Bull over. Alcorn. Crazy Bull. Little Shield. Quick Bear. Crazy Bull with the spike. They returned it though. Little Shield. Little Shield with the tip. Anderson served 22, serving 19. Here's your serve. Into the net. No one there. They got the bump set. No one there to spike it. Anderson serving 23. Ace. That's what you call an ace right here. And you saw it here live on SFWarriorsLive.com. Anderson with the ace. Set point. Bump. Set. Gotta get it over. Anderson. Quick Bear. Crazy Bull with the spike. That's your match. 25-19. I believe that's your game also. So our next game is going to be Taos Pazina. So Lady Warriors, little recap of today's action. This morning, Lady Warriors were defeated by Cheyenne Eagle Butte Lady Braves 2-0. And then they played, that was on court 1. Court 3, they played Crazy Horse. They played Crazy Horse on court 3 and defeated them 2-0. And they just beat Lower Brule 2-0. And later on, like I said, they're going to play Taos Pazina, and the last game of the evening will be against Todd County. Crosstown rivals over there, across the res there. Again, we're trying to get these games scheduled and on the RST Facebook page, so that way you can view them. We got to adjust to the schedule that they have, and so sometimes we got to pick up and move across the other side of on the long end of the court. So we're trying our best to get these games to the viewers, and so our next game, like I said, is going to be against Taos Pazina. We just finished with Lower Brule. So maybe in about a little over an hour, I'll say between an hour and a half. Check that sfwarriorslive.com and it'll show on there when it should be on live. Just gotta wait for the game to start. So again, just be patient with us and we'll get that game to you and talk to you soon.